What do you make of these additional charges? There was the murder charge already, but now we've also got domestic violence and making serious false complaints. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, clearly that this child has been missing for weeks, and they know now that the story that they gave that this child was kidnapped, it was a fabricated story. So filing a false police report is a crime. It's a misdemeanor, and it goes towards the ultimate case, which the police and the DA have, which is these individuals killed baby Emmanuel, and then they lied about it and tried to conceal it and cover it up by saying that he was kidnapped, which is a false report. You also have a mom who has a black eye. You have a dad who, like you said, in 2018 abused one of the siblings so badly that she's permanently in a wheelchair, and she's permanently blind. And so clearly he's violent. In California, domestic violence and child abuse usually go hand in hand. Your child abuse is domestic violence. It's violence in the home. And so these are all things of circumstantial evidence that the DA is going to use to prove the murder charges against both these individuals.
What do you make of the fact that Jake, the husband, was out on Sunday, and there's video of it in a very public area right next to the freeway, in the jumpsuit from the jail with police looking for the body? He apparently took police to that area. And at the same time, the wife was in jail doing an interview with a local newspaper saying, look, we didn't do anything wrong. I stand by him. He was a wonderful father. It seems like the stories are changing here. I mean, could they be turning, or could he be turning on her?
First, clearly the DA could use that. It's going to show you that, the mom clearly is lying, because, the dad's out there trying to at least show law enforcement where Emmanuel's body is. So we clearly know now mom is totally lying, and she's staying with her story, even though, the dad now looks like cooperating with law enforcement somewhat. Obviously, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department is doing their job, and they're doing a good job. And they questioned both of the suspects, and clearly, Dad told them something, which led them to take Dad to this location to try to locate Emmanuel's body. However, they were unsuccessful in doing that. And so, yeah, they're going to interview the suspects. They're going to question them, and they're going to try to see if they can find Emmanuel's body and figure out exactly what happened.
But isn't it strange, Jonathan, that they took him out there and they didn't find baby Emmanuel's body? Every other time I've covered a story where they take the prisoner out of prison or out of jail, and they take them to show us where the body is, show us where you hid the murder weapon, usually they find what they're looking for. Have you ever seen anything like this where they just went back with nothing?
So, out of the thousands of child abuse and sexual abuse cases that I've done, I've filed two no body baby murders. And one of them, the sheriff's department did a great job. We tried really hard to try to locate the baby. And, the dad was somewhat cooperative. So, in this case, the dad may have said, this is where of Emmanuel's body, but that's a vast desert. And so you're talking about that baby's body's been out there for 2 weeks. It's been 100 degrees pretty much every day out here in California. Cadaver dogs can hit on cars or hit in apartments, but in a vast desert like that, that's really hard to locate. And a 7-month-old baby is small, and you're talking about the elements and you're talking about wildlife. So very sad, but I wouldn't say it's unusual. Also, the dad could be lying. It's hard to know if he's telling the truth or not.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
what
I
I'm
think they're doing the
wondering.
best they can.
That's what I'm wondering, if this is some kind of game he's playing to a certain extent. And he's obviously, I mean, when you read that old case, what he did to that other child and why he's out of jail is a whole nother story. The wife has got the black eyes. I'm wondering if he's taking the cops on some kind of wild goose chase here.
So the sheriff's department is going to do everything in their power to find this baby. That's what we do, medically wise, law enforcement wise. And so if he says that the baby's there, we're going to go out there and we're going to try to locate this body.
Mm.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the best we can, even if we think he may be lying. If there's a part of that we think is the truth, we're going to go out there and do that. But you're right, it's a lot about control. Domestic violence is about control. Child abuse is about control. And these individuals want to control the situation, and they want to control law enforcement.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.